God's only Son. His Holy Ghost stories and bloodshed never scared me none. While they bowed their heads on Sunday, cut out through hedges and fields.
What's happening? No. Missing in Stars. I've got a bunch, but that's the most tolerable one. Terrible. The sensory stuff is really intense. I got a lot of stuff happening that I haven't felt in years. A lot of sensory things, and I'm hoping stuff starts to calm down because it's freaking me out. It's like everything's just really fucked up. Super weird. Physical symptoms are pretty bad, but it just doesn't compare to what's going on inside my fucking head. And I swear every wave I get into, I start thinking, God, I hope this isn't my new norm. I think it's going to be my new normal. It's because things tend to end up just getting worse. And then my window is like, when it comes, it feels better, but it's always a little worse. It just sucks. I'm doing my best to get by. I have to take my dog to the vet in the morning. And she might have cancer. So that's not helping any. I busted my ass to get that dog during withdrawal. Yeah, exactly. I always feel really. I mean, it's happened a million times. So I don't know why I just can't believe that it's going to be okay. It's depressing, you know? The actual wave gets so intense. And I didn't think it was gonna. And like every day I'm like, well, I hope that's the whole wave, you know? If it is, that means it's getting better. And then another day. And then I realize, fuck, it ain't getting better. It's getting worse. It's too damn small. This thing's too heavy. me a sec. This thing got a little more complicated than expected. Yeah, I hope so. It's one of those things. It's like I never know when it's like it feels the worst right now, but I also thought it was the worst yesterday. So we'll see. There's just something wrong with my head. It's really a mess. My sensory issues have gone to a level that I haven't experienced in a long time. My eyes are doing some really buggy shit. The worst part about all this, that in all the years, was my mental symptoms, and I pray all the time that it'll get better. They fucking never do. They started to get better the lower I got on Remeron, and now they're worse than ever. Such a fucking disaster. Hey. The sensitivity to light is the least of my problems. And they do get blurry. But that's really typical of, it's more typical symptoms. I'm honestly getting to the point where I can't even explain what's going on. I'll try in a minute. Well, the DPDR, derealization's high on my list. I also get a warping sensation in my vision and how my head feels. It feels warped. The visual snow that I see, all the static, that does not help it. That comes with seeing polynopsia, I forgot what it's called, where you see trails and imprints of things you just looked at. So if I look at the screen, I look that way, I can see the screen on top of everything else I see. And that lasts for a little bit. But that's going to happen no matter what. I've had that for years. But on top of all the benzo stuff, all those problems, tend to get really scary. It also feels like it's like I'm looking through a glass fish bowl. Anxiety is always really bad for me, but it's been pretty good the last couple of days. Today's it's been the best. I honestly think it's because I'm so concerned about what's going on with my head that I'm almost like the anxiety calmed down because I'm not paying attention to it so much. There's always one symptom that's really harsh for me, and it seems like I just pay attention to it so much. It feels like when I look around, it's like a film projector. My vision is very choppy. It's always been like that. Way worse now. I'm getting flashing in my eyes. The visual snow is a lot worse. I get aura migraines to where that makes everything insane. Like right now, everything's flashing. It's nuts. I'm sure, I know there's more to it, but honestly, that's what I can think of right now. But this time it feels like completely warped. It's not just DPDR and I can just walk around with it because I've done that for a long time. But yeah, I've had that my whole life. Mine's gotten significantly worse to where I get it most of the time now. And that's just recent after I fucked up the Remeron. But like, it's pretty normal for people that have that. Like when you first wake up, you'll get the flashing, and it's usually in the corners. So that's pretty normal. I've had that most of my life. It's just now, like I can see it flashing right here. It's flashing right here. And if I just look around, there's just a slight strobe in the whole visual field, especially if I look at something bright. So yeah, it's normal. Mine's not normal. So I don't know. I'm pretty bugged out about it all, and I'm not sure what to do, to be honest. At some point, I have to start tapering Remeron again, and I cannot imagine it getting worse. I can't imagine living with shit getting worse. Well, I'm never feeling good. I'm just feeling more tolerable. I haven't felt like good in many, many, many years. But I get to a point where I'm more tolerable. And I call it like a partial window because I've never had a full window, and that's probably because of Remeron. And honestly, I've got my medical issues outside of the benzo world, like fibromyalgia and the visuals, some of the visual symptoms from before. And I've always had DPDR to a point, so I'm never going to feel 100%. But I just want to feel tolerable, where it's not so scary. And I can usually push pretty good then. But like recently when I had a partial window and it lasted for like a good week, I got a lot done. A lot. Ugh, I just don't see how I just don't see how this all happened just because I tapered a little bit more than normal from Remeron. I can't believe it. I seriously can't believe it. What a fucking disaster. I've tried so fucking hard. The physical symptoms are pretty brutal, but I can always deal with physical. I've had physical symptoms my whole life. Not like this, but I can tolerate them. I just want my mental to be a little more together because it gets pretty fucking hard. Yeah, I've had a form of it most of my life, but it got really intense after the meds. So it did get a lot worse. I could see how a lot of people, how medicine kind of does it. But I've always had some sort of form of pain, DPDR, all that. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I think I will too. Actually, I know I will. It might be a little time for me to heal after I'm off Remeron, but I'm pretty sure things are just going to go up and up and up from there. Because when I was tapering the Remeron slowly, as I've always done, things got better year after year. It was slow as fuck, but it did get better. Now I could sit here for years and probably start feeling a little better and getting back to where I was, but that could take 3-4 years. And I don't want to wait that long to start tapering Remeron again. Yeah, same thing with me. It's just the meds ruined it, made it so much worse. Oh, yeah, you just never know what they're giving you. But yeah, I've been fighting so hard to get off of Remeron and preaching to everybody that once I'm off Remeron, things will get better. But it looks like things are going to get way worse before they get better. And I'm hoping my girlfriend can hang in there till then. I mean, that's going to be a while. I honestly don't know what I'll do if I have to do this myself because it's fucking hard. Yeah, absolutely. When I start feeling more better and more in my head, I'll get back there, and yeah, we'll talk. Missing in Stars. Yeah, you can find it kind of everywhere now. Echo Point is the album that I released. I have a new album coming out, but it's still not fully done. I'm just waiting on some stuff and artwork. But yeah, Missing in Stars. Go check it out. She does understand. We had when I fucked up my Remeron, we had some issues and, broke up for a little bit. And that kind of put me into like a PTSD mode of anxiety. And that made me start thinking, what would I do on my own? And it was hell to think about. I used to love being on my own, but like being sick like this, I couldn't do it. I don't know how I'd do it. Yeah, you take care, dude. Thanks, and always good chatting. We'll talk soon. See you soon. Yeah, I'm a musician. Been a musician. I don't play live anymore, obviously, but I have a small recording studio here, which is kind of hard to see, but with all the fucking bullshit I do in here, you can sort of see it. It's like blocked by everything, but yeah. Yeah, I understand. Met him in the middle. Yeah, I hear you. It's hard. I'm too mentally unstable. As where before I could live on my own, pay all my own bills, not an issue. I actually enjoy it that way. I used to like being alone because I used to be married, and then when I got divorced, I moved back to the Midwest, and I used to do everything on my own. It was easy for me. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know how much I can handle. When I first got sick, no. The only thing that happened was that my girlfriend broke up with me 5 months ago, and then we kind of worked stuff out. And that, other than that, things have been okay. When I got sick, I actually had a huge support system. Nobody really understood, but I had a good support system, and I was very open about what was happening because I learned so much about it. And now I think people are starting to not believe me anymore because it's been so long, and I'm getting worse. And if I'm trying to tell them, I fucked up the meds. I destroyed my nervous system again. And the Remeron is probably making me really sick and not working anymore. So it's just kind of basically taking some poison. And I can't get off the poison. So now I just live in this like PTSD type situation where I'm always scared that she's going to leave, or it's like if I have to do things on my own, like where would I go that's cheap, Like I couldn't afford to do all those bills on my own. And I'm not going to go on new drugs. Yeah. Everybody I know is on meds and shit, and they promote it. I tell them what happened to be careful, but they don't care. Picked up the wrong water. Oh, I know. I've been told by therapists to not stop doing the what ifs. I wish I could. I can't stop. Especially when I'm in a wave. It's so hard. It's literally. Well, I appreciate the support today. I really do. It's been a wild ride. I just wish things would stop getting worse. I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I know. Sure does. And I know it. But it's hard to grasp when you're really down. I have a doctor's appointment. I'm going to ask about a sleep study. My whole life I've been fucking tired. I snore a lot of shit. So I figured, you know what? I got state insurance this this year, so I'm just going to see if I can get a sleep study, which I don't want to do, but I want to get it out of the way. Kind of always wanted to do it. And I'm going to ask him about to go to a new eye doctor, not the regular guy. Not the regular eye doctor, but for my visual snow issues. Even though I know that can't be helped, I want to talk to a doctor that actually knows about it. I'll probably feel better to know if like he's just like, just gives me something positive about it. And ask him about Candida, which they won't care about, so whatever. But I'll still bring it up. Yeah, I'm trying not to argue with myself all day. I'm trying not, like, the way I see it, it's always a fucking reminder about how fucked up I am all the time. So I constantly worry. It's like by now I should be feeling better. There's no reason this wave should be lasting this long. My waves have been getting a little shorter, and all of a sudden this happened. Of course, I've been going through a lot of stress too with my dog, and the storms that have come through here have been absolutely terrifying. The one night, and this was like a week ago, when I don't know if it was a week or maybe a little more, and that's when my wave started to grow. I just waited all night till it came because it was supposed to be. They're like, they haven't seen a setup like this in the atmosphere for over 20 years, and they were like warning everybody to just stay awake. It wasn't even that bad. I'm going to assume you said I had the best window of my life, and then boom. Because there's no best wave. My skin is prickling and with fire today. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Cindy. I don't know why. It's just because I won't off myself, So it's like, since I'm not going to off myself, I've got nothing better to do but to just keep pushing. I mean, I've got nothing else. It's either your life or nothing. So I keep fighting because I just know one day if I get off this damn medicine, it'll start getting better. Cooking is good. Yeah, the doggy she might have cancer. Got her when I was really sick, and now I might have to put her down while I'm really sick. But she was a good one. I only had her for almost 3 years, and that's it. She's a good one. She's on my front page. You can see that. That's her. That's my doggo. She's cute. I know things will be so much easier. It's like even when I'm feeling like a little better and like things happen, it's just like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. It's just stupid. People complain about the dumbest shit. I couldn't get tickets to this show. I couldn't go because I had to wear a mask or whatever. It's like, dude. And here I am going, I'm in a major fucking wave. I might have to put my fucking dog down. I have years and years to taper. And yet when I start feeling better, I'm probably going to go get a fucking vaccine, which will put me right back into a fucking wave for a month. So yeah, great. Thank you. She thinks so too. Yeah, I got 2 cats as well. Yeah. She's my dog, and I just cared for her so much. She was never really good anxiety dog because she had more anxiety than me. I really wanted a dog that was good with, help me with my anxiety, and I ended up having to help her. It's kind of sad. She's got a lot of problems, a lot of health issues. She's a lot like me. I didn't think I'd have to actually help her, but she needs me, and I think that's good for me. But it's going to be a grand $1,000 probably just for all the bullshit and pathology and all the crap, just to make sure to see if it's a tumor, some teeth removed and all this shit. Oh, thanks. It's going to cost a lot of money, but I'll get by. And hopefully it's just some weird fucked up tooth that's causing a major abscess. But the vet said it doesn't seem that way at first look. And she was just being honest, and she always is honest with me. And that's fine by me. She says it's not looking good. She's like, if it's a tumor and it's like right away, they might be able to laser it out. But she's like, if it's been there if it starts growing and it's got those little fingers in there and they can't laser it out, there's nothing they can do. So hoping for the best. I mean, if it wasn't for my girlfriend, I wouldn't even know this was in her mouth. But she checks all these things. Thank goodness. Hopefully we got it quickly, but I'm not counting on it. We'll see. But normally my waves don't get totally affected by these things. Usually I just get stressed out and get really weird and I don't know. But when that one storm came across, yeah, totally. When the one storm came across at like 1 a.m, I was shaking so bad. I've never shook like that. My nervous system went absolutely crazy. And I think that's all a result from that day. A lot of it. I'm literally thinking to myself, fuck, this is not going to be good. And my waves never hit like that, It's not like a light switch. It's just, here I am having a bad time, and then it'll just go up and get more fucked up and more fucked up day after day. Yeah, I ate way too much chicken. I had chicken all day today. I was never really well enough for a dog, but I force it. I take her out 4 times a day. I'll take her to the park, which half the time I don't do anything. I just sit there and let her do her thing. But she gets me out. So if she passes away, I'm going to have to get another dog, which will be even more money. But we'll see. Yeah, be safe. Storms that are going around nowadays seem to get weirder, stronger. It's like, oh, I'm in Wisconsin, and it's like I'm in fucking Tornado Alley or something. All these tornadoes in the last 2 weeks, there's probably been like 15 tornadoes around. I've been lucky, but I've been terrified. So that's like, it's not helping me whatsoever. Let's be safe. I think all the storms that were supposed to come today passed. Let me see. Got some rain coming in, but seems like it's always like passing right by us. Nothing major anymore. There were supposed to be some bad storms again today. Yesterday was a good one. I don't know if I have the video of the clouds that came in. It was nuts. I was home alone. Yeah. So that's my air conditioner. Trying to. It's cool though. I love pit bulls. My girlfriend was a part of an organization, and when we lived in Texas for pit bulls, I would love to have one. I would get one next if all the apartment complexes won't let us have them because they're a bunch of fucking idiots. 17 years is a good run, man. Usually the greyhounds, like my dog now, usually only live to 13 to 15, and rarely 15. Usually about 13. She's 9 now, but she should have like 4 or 5 more years to go. I love greyhounds though, but they come with a slew of issues. Oh, I'm so glad you live downstairs. I fucking hate living upstairs. I don't even think you can see outside my window. Well, yeah, you can. That's what I kind of look at. I wonder if I could actually show you what I see when I'm looking out there. You can see the trash cans. There you go. So there's some garages and the trash cans. But yeah, I'm upstairs, second floor. So if the roof gets torn off, I'm fucked. Thank you. Yeah, dogs are hilarious. I put her in pajamas when it's cold. She doesn't have any, not a lot of body fat. Oh, you hunkered down in a fucking hurricane in a fucking third floor? That's hardcore. Shit. Jeez. I'd be terrified. I'd still be in a wave from that one. I just can't wait till I'm starting to feel better again so I can start making some proper fucking decisions. I haven't been getting shit done for work. I was supposed to go out tomorrow, but I gotta take her in the morning at 8. So fuck that. And then I got my doctor's appointment. So I probably won't go out. Dude, I would have wanted to evacuate, but I guess you guys know what you're doing. The apartments here are built so shitty. So if there was an actual tornado, we'd be fucked. Category 4, direct fucking. I would have died. Because all our storms would seem kind of pussy to you. Guys are weak. So let you know I'm going to be signing off in a few minutes. Gotta go feed the cats. Oh yeah, that's true. That's kind of like here, like with the bad storms now. It's like now when they come, like I was starting to go in the bathroom each time and getting all the cats ready and all. Now it's like yesterday, I didn't even fucking bother. I'm like, whatever. I got so sick of it. Jesus. Jericho is nuts. We almost had one this year too. The YouTube videos are really fucking easy. I stopped for a long time because it wasn't easy. Like I wasn't on here for a few years. As of right now, I cannot go live on my mobile because I don't have 1,000 followers. I have like under 400 followers. I don't promote the channel, so I don't get many new people. So until I get 1,000 followers, I can go mobile and take you with me places, which will be pretty cool, but that might take a while. It's really easy. I mean, if you're signed up for YouTube, I just remember signing up in general. I'm opening up another YouTube page. I'm going to show you. I can't show you. Yeah, I can't show you. There's a little, I'm going to take a picture. Maybe that's what I'll try to do. It's really easy. Oh, making it hard though for myself. This is not going to be very easy to see because it's like screen after screen. On the corner of my YouTube page, let me move. Let me try to make sure this comes in. You can see that little icon. Looks like a little camera. I click that, and it says go live. Let's take another picture. I know there's an easier way to do this, but this is what we're getting. When I click that, see those options? It says go live or upload video. I never chose upload video because every time I'd record myself doing a whole video and I try to upload it, almost 90% of the time it wouldn't take the upload. And it was such a waste of fucking time. So I just started going live on the Benzo recovery page. And I did that every so often. Yeah, Lucinda still goes live. She was live earlier today. Always on the Benzo recovery page. She still goes. For a while, she wasn't there. She gets kicked off a lot. But yeah, so you can just kind of go live. And that's it. All I do is put in a couple like information, like title. My titles are usually stupid, hi or something, or I'm in a wave. And I say not videos not good for kids because the only way we can do this chat is if it's not kid friendly. If you put it's for kids, then the chat's not available. It's really stupid, but that's the way it is. So yeah, I just do it, and I don't have to upload anything. I just press go live. It comes up. I say hi. We do our thing and talk for a while, and I press end stream, and that's it. And it's just uploaded, and that's it. You don't have to do shit. It's really easy. I would really like to be able to do it on my mobile, but they only let people do it on your phones if you have 1,000 followers. Who cares what you look like? Half the time I look the same, and I'm not a huge fan of the way I look. And I don't care. Honestly, the way I or you look has nothing to do with, well, maybe it does to some people, but like to me, how I look has nothing to do with how I feel. It doesn't change the way I feel whatsoever. So fuck it, I just say fuck it. I don't care how I look any day. It just doesn't fucking matter to me. Nobody cares, We just want to talk. Listen to somebody, I'm a good distraction for people. You're a good distraction for me. All right. I was on a lot today. I needed that. So thanks for that. Anyway, I'm off right now. So have a good one, you guys.